Yeah, it says that you did 4. I don't know, Duckman, how all that worked, but like I said, I could have sworn I screenshotted your position at the end of the second race there. Alright, this is Triarch in the Z-52. Very fun ship. It's probably my favorite destroyer to play, especially in ranked. A lot of people really struggle with that Hydro, and you can really trap people in there and just blow them away. It's just kind of fun. No carriers. Lots of battleships. Very few cruisers and a decent number of destroyers. This is what you like to see in a destroyer like the Z-52. It's really good against other destroyers. Is there already news on the new ships for the new update and resource price? I don't think so, Eisenhower's. I don't think anything's been pushed or posted yet about that kind of stuff.
Nothing official.
Yeah. I still don't understand how I'm stuck in the same spot after 3 more races. I'm not sure either, Duckman. And we can always go back and take a look at it after the stream or something and figure it out. Pretty ship. You know, I should be taking screenshots of ships since I'm releasing these now in individual replays. Oh well. Oh, look, a repub. Now, you're located, so that might make you think there's probably a Shimakaze on this flank. Oh, there he is. Oh, and you're radared by the Minotaur, of course, of all things. Now, the Minotaur actually is making a big misplay here. He's going broadside, so there's your AP. You could actually also bow into him if he decided he wanted to shoot at you. You bounce an awful lot of those EP shells from the Minotaur that way.
Bowing on would surprisingly be a bad idea here.
Why is that?
The reason's because he'd be caught in the full duration of the radar.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's caught in the full duration, he'll limit the damage from the Minotaur, but he'll still take a lot from the Repub. And any destroyer that pops out.
Yeah, assuming the other battleships decide they want to charge, absolutely. Oh, look, torpedoes.
So, how much did you pay that Minotaur to literally look the other way?
Yeah, really. Oh, look, a Shimakaze. Oh, I need to put the Stevie cam back on this one. Boink. At least now you know that the Minotaur doesn't have radar for a little while longer. I'm surprised you're not luck-chucking torps that way, too. See, if you had luck chucked, maybe you might have hit that repub or something. I'm also just amazed at the overall lack of ability of people to shoot you, considering you're just sitting there open water. Like, this is... Pretty ridiculous, in my opinion.
Not surprised, surprisingly enough.
Hmm. Right, Kane? Or Con? The same thing happens to me. Like, I open up and people are just like, kill that destroyer, but Triarch opens up and it's like, I'd rather shoot the Thunderer of all ships. 5 minutes in and you've got your main battery loader talent. Oh, there's the next radar from the Minotaur. Almost got him. Oh, maybe it's because they don't recognize him. So people are like, oh, that's Zap, that's a CC, gotta kill him.
Purple tag syndrome?
Maybe. Yeah, new Fearless Brawler is gonna be interesting. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it fleshes out in all the different destroyers like Hitakaze. Yeah, that's a good point.
Any destroyer that uses their guns will probably use it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a straight buff to like Triarch, for example, the way he's been playing this game.
So the obvious candidates will be the Bird line, the Russian destroyer line, and the French destroyer line.
Mm-hmm.
You could also take it on the European destroyer line, although more people go for torp builds.
Mm-hmm. It's great for Smallland.
Yeah.
Kava question mark?
Smallland is even more broken without skill.
Mm-hmm. And I guess Friesland too, by association.
Friesland, I would recommend spending more time in smoke because she's so unmaneuverable.
That is true. Stevie is stuck and he is happy.
It's not that the Friesland has smoke. I would still recommend it even on ships with smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Issue is that Friesland can't really dodge outside of smoke. So she's gonna end up spending more time using the smoke to avoid damage.
Unless maybe you're playing at max range or something.
At max range, trying to hit the guy is a different problem.
Well, that's very true.
Yeah.
Stevie's very happy. All these torpedoes coming for the Thunder and only one hits. Wither, lol. Now B is being capped. They are definitely coming in hard on B now.
Wargaming is probably not going to give their free respec. In their minds, it's pretty much the same skill, just buffed.
Yeah. Yep, we talked about that on the chat a little bit earlier.
It's not like Deadeye being completely replaced.
Now, isn't the AP specialist skill or whatever for destroyers buff too, or is that only for cruisers?
Nope, you're correct. It went from 5 to 7.5.
Yeah, so that's actually going to be something good for German destroyers. Confederate. And you just took one up the butt. Ignore this. Negative IQ. I suck at dodging torpedoes as well. Like, that is a mini game that I just don't enjoy. So Triarch's just good about taking him up the butt? Is that what we're hearing, Huracan? Oh, hello, Montana. Triarch's like, I want these torpedo hits. Alright, 2 hits now. You could either go for superstructure or go for bow or stern to try to spread out the damage. I think you'd be better off trying to spread that out, hit the stern or the bow. You get another fire going, that's it for him. And you got 1/4 HE pen too, so you can just laugh. Aw, he shot the island.
That's fine.
Oh good, he's healing.
And Montana even unbeached himself so he can shoot his bow again.
Mm-hmm.
Very generous guy.
It's very nice of you. Hey, look, there's a sticky fire. Wow. Oh look, it's a Vermont. 275,000 damage? Uh-huh. And there's still 4 ships that you can farm.
Make sure to report to Shimakaze for both being pink and stealing your kill.
Right? So there's a curve first that you could beat up on. Gotta watch out for that Petro. Destroyers killing battleships with guns. So realistic. Yes, that's right, Duckman. Now, knowing SAT, he'd probably say something like, don't go in this cap.
Well, he still wants to win, so
Oh, okay.
it's more of insurance here.
That's a joke because we always talk about trying to maximize your damage and XP gain. And by capturing this area, he speeds up the rate at which his points are accumulating.
That's correct. I would, depending on the opposition, I'd be kind of careful. But yeah. I would probably just stall the cap, not actually take it, but just kind of like hop on, hop off, just so I could still get more time to farm.
Mm-hmm.
But considering his teammates aren't doing so well, it's understandable just to take the cap.
Get the W.
Yep, that's a nearly full Petro, so he's not dying anytime soon. That's a half health curve first, so he's not dying anytime soon. And you don't know where YY ran off to.
It's an interesting decision to open up like this. Because you just tell the Kerfers that torps are coming.
It looked like he was turning anyways. He has Hydro.
Yeah. And we've passed 300k. $505 hits so far.
Gefecht endet in 5 Minuten.
5 Minuten. I don't know about sitting here and letting the secondary shoot you, though.
He hasn't taken much damage from the secondaries. He's so far only taken 2k, and that's just because he's close at distance.
But he was forced to DCP here, which could be catastrophic if gets set on fire or something.
Well, yeah, but thankfully he's just maneuvered behind island, so that was his plan.
Hmm. Almost 330,000. 50 seconds left. Triarch is now going in with the Hydro. Ready to club some people. It's good to see he's using a similar build to what I have too. He's got the gun range out there to get to almost 15k. Ah, there's our first.
This is pretty much the gunboat build.
Yep.
Like he has 6.8 detection.
That's true. Now I don't go that full gunboat, but interesting.
Well, you can. The Z-52, just because of the pen buff, Z-52 is a very effective gunboat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thankfully, a lot of people do underestimate it, so that's why you can get away with a lot of stuff.
Yep, I might have smoked up there, but that's okay. There's another death pick for you guys. Boink. Alright. That was a ridiculous game. An absolutely ridiculous game. And I think the next game is Harley Quinn's game. It's a very nice game.